Ah, so we're back with another knife ability test video. Who could have guessed it? Totally not me. This joke is getting a bit old now anyways, kinda sorry for that. Today we're back with another Game Pass review. It's been a while since we last made one, but I kind of feel like I have to make this updated version for the MVP Game Pass. We will talk about why in a few minutes, but before we do that, if you end up enjoying the video, consider leaving a like and consider subscribing, of course. I would really appreciate that. If you feel like it, maybe leave a comment. And if you want to support me even further, feel free to check out my UGC Group. Link will be in the description down below. I make UGC items, so if you want to check them out, feel free to do that. With all of that out of the way, let's get to the MVP Game Pass now. Well, some of you guys might be wondering, Avisk, why are you making an updated version all of a sudden? What's the reason behind that? And well, there's actually two reasons. First up, of course, my video of the MVP Game Pass is now 2 years old basically, so it is kind of outdated at this point. And of course the second reason is it is actually outdated. Well, surprised about that, right? Knife Ability Test has updated the game a few times over the past year, and with a lot of the updates, a lot of content was removed basically, and one of the features that is part of the MVP Game Pass was also removed, which is basically why I'm making this updated video. And one of you guys was kindly enough to point this out to me because I actually didn't think about this, so apologies from my end here. I didn't really consider this, so this is the comment. I have MVP, but I'm still getting 1 or 2 gems each kill. Help. So this was the main reason why I'm making this video, and it is also the main reason why I've named the old video outdated now. So why is the old video outdated now? Well, there's a simple reason for that. As you can see in the MVP Game Pass description, there used to be something called the bounty reward system. You got 2 times bounty rewards with the MVP Game Pass, and unfortunately bounty rewards, or as I like to call it, the target system, is no longer present in the game. So unfortunately the most important feature of the MVP Game Pass is now lacking. At least in my opinion it was the most important one. We will get to the other features in a few minutes. So for those of you who haven't played Knife Ability Test for quite some time now, basically you got a target with the target system, and once you eliminated that target you got some extra gems, which was really helpful to be honest, made farming gems relatively easy. And it was really beneficial if you had the MVP Game Pass because you got 2 times the amount that you would normally receive. Hopefully that wasn't too complicated. Not entirely sure if I'm the best at explaining here, but I tried my best, so... Alright, so just in case, because I'm pretty garbage at explaining, I'm gonna sum this up one more time. So basically you had a target. Once you eliminated that target, you received some extra gems. And of course with MVP you got 2 times the amount. So let's say you got 5 gems from the target. Without MVP, with MVP you would get 10. That was kind of the whole idea behind that, and it was pretty nice. It was very beneficial. Since that is no longer in the game now, MVP basically only has 2 features, which we will talk about in a second. Hopefully that kind of explained that a bit better now. I am really garbage at explaining, I'm sorry. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll try to get to every single comment as always. So now, last but not least, let's talk about the features that are still left in the game and which are still available or still work, better said. Well, feature number 1 is of course the MVP chat tag, and let me just demonstrate that one. Let's say hello, there we go. As you can see, this is how it normally would look like, and then we have the MVP chat tag right here. So you get the MVP tag and your text is highlighted in a red color. So yeah, that is basically feature number 1. And feature number 2, of course, are the animated emotes. You have 10 in total. These are all of the emotes that you have. You can find them by pressing N on your keyboard. And well, that's all of them. Let's just type them in really quickly so you can see how they work. There you go. And there we have the salty one. We can do another one. Let's do maybe the party_blob. There we go. Oh, I messed that one up. Oh god. Party_blob. There we go. You can also hover with your mouse over the emote so you can see what you have to type in. Anyways, there's also the VIP emotes, which we will talk about in a few minutes. So those are basically the only 2 features that you still have left, animated emotes, and of course the chat tag. Is that worth 300 Robux? I think you have to decide that for yourself. I would not recommend it at the current moment. Today is the 14th of February 2023, and I would definitely not recommend this Game Pass. If you would like to still buy a Game Pass, I would recommend the VIP Game Pass instead. You get the VIP chat tag, so something similar to the MVP one. You also get access to the VIP emotes, which you can see right here. It's a very long list of emotes. These are static. So let's just try some of these because there's some really cool ones in my opinion. Like this one right here. This one actually makes a noise, which is kind of funny. And then of course there's a lot of other ones, so yeah, it's pretty nice to be honest, as you can see right here. On top of that, of course, with VIP, you also get a unique knife, which is the Australian knife, as you can see right here. This one's pretty cool, has a very nice effect. You also get a pet, which is the Golden Cloud. There you go, the Coin Cloud better said. I always thought it was called Golden Cloud, my bad. So yeah, I think the VIP Game Pass is definitely worth it, especially at the price tag of 95 Robux instead of actually 300, so yeah. that is basically the conclusion for this video. If of course in the near future the target system or bounty reward system is going to be implemented back into the game, I will make an updated version once again. Until then, of course, I think it's not worth paying 300 Robux for this Game Pass. So hopefully this was helpful, hopefully this was informative. Thanks for watching, consider leaving a like and consider subscribing if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you of course in the next one. Bye guys.